Hi, Debra Borchardt here with TheStreet.com TV, and today I'm talking with John Ryding, the former senior economist at Bear Stearns. It's interesting, like you said, how things go full circle. You were at the Fed, you were close to the desk that you were at. You know, Bear Stearns coming and going, you know, things come and go, and we've seen a lot of things in the 70s come back. We've seen low-cut jeans, we've seen long hair, and now stagflation.
Well, yes, and that's a theme that we have been writing about for over 2 years. Started with a stagflation light theme about 2.5 years ago as productivity started to slow and the Fed was keeping monetary policy, in our judgment, too easy. And now that inflation's clearly coming home to roost exactly at the time when the economy and the labor market
is struggling. It makes me crazy with the inflation that they always do the core inflation. They say X food and energy, and yet for everybody that's a normal person, that's the thing that hits you most is food and energy.
Well, because the concept of core, the Fed is very different. It's not far from obvious that that's the right way to adjust for volatility and inflation by taking out the prices that over the last few years have been rising the fastest. There are plenty of ways to smooth, and the Fed can do that.
So with stagflation, that's, like you said, it's you've got inflation, you've got prices coming up, but you've got a stagnant economy. And so the Fed is really in a bind. I mean, if they do this, things don't go right, and if they do that, things don't go right. So, I mean, talk a little bit more about the bind that they're in, where they're backed into a corner, right?
Well, the Fed really is in a bind. They've been given an impossible task by Congress, a dual mandate of maximizing economic growth and maintaining price stability, and they have a shadow third mandate, which is very dominant at the moment, which is stabilizing the financial markets. And that today we saw in the Bernanke-Paulson testimony is a mandate that the Fed seeks to maybe to become a more of a legal mandate as well. So the Fed really has 3 mandates here.